Hey everyone, I'd like to share this journal that I made. It's made in a different style that I normally make them in. And although I still love to make journals with like the antique papers, the digital kits, and all the good things, this style of journal is made up of Dutch door spreads. I recently found a YouTube channel called Amy Plans Things, and she makes all kinds of Dutch door spreads for her creative journals. And I kind of became a little obsessed with them, so I wanted to try it out. So most of my spreads in this journal were inspired by some that she has created. So this is the cover of the journal. The journal measures 9 by 6. I used the velvet for the front and back. The velvet I bought from Sheila of Boho Daydreams. And so there is about 6 signatures. There's still a bunch of lace that I like to add on the edges of all my signatures. But originally this journal was just going to be like a prototype journal. So I can just try out the Dutch doors. I had never heard of them, but I love the way they look visually and all the layered and all the bits and pieces. So I figured, oh, I'll try it out. But I ended up finishing the journal, adding lace, doing some stamping, adding some washi here and there. And it's a functional journal. The kit that I use is from my Porch Prints. I believe it's called Keepsake. And I'll link everything down below in case you're interested in any of it. So because this was like a prototype journal, I used, this is like a parchment paper. And I used just that throughout the whole journal. I didn't want to accidentally ruin my antique paper. I wasn't sure how that was going to come out. But I ended up liking the way it looks on the parchment. I added lots of stamping throughout. There's lots of little bits and pieces that come from the Keepsake Kit. Now all of these boxes and rectangles and things like that, those are boxes that I made and I put them in. I guess they're called functional boxes. And as a creative journal, you can put whatever you want in them. You can put the date, you can put a memory, you can put something you did that day, you can put a quote, you can put a picture, you can draw, you can do whatever you want. And so what I tried to do with all these Dutch door spreads is I did my best to not make 2 pages 100% identical. I wanted every page that you flip to be at least a little bit different than what's around it. So again, I did stamping. I did use, this is some washi tape from Amity Bloom. I used a couple different styles of her bloom tape in here. I'm trying not to hoard it as much, but I'm always hoarding things that I can't just easily purchase again. So that's one signature. So every signature I try to do different style Dutch doors and elements in that signature. This again, ideas by Amy. A lot of it, like I said, is from hers, and some of it I just kind of played around and just tried to do like my own thing. Like this here is just, big florals, and I just kind of cut around it, fussy cut around it. Now I will say that okay, so this spread is one of my favorites. It's one that Amy did. And I absolutely love the way it looks on the journal. And it's one that I definitely will make again. But like I was saying, so the paper that I use for all the elements, these are actually stickers. So it's a sticker paper. And I'm not really a fan of that sticker paper. It's one I bought off of Amazon. And I feel like the adhesive is not that great. I can't tell you how many pieces I still had to use a little bit of glue to glue down. So if you see some parts coming up, I did my best to try to glue as much of it as I can back down, but I'm not going to use it again. I bought more sticker paper from a different company, and hopefully that one will work a lot better. So this is a horizontal Dutch door with the butterflies. And again, here's some more washi tape from Amity Bloom. And this black tape here is actually whiteboard tape, but I needed thin black washi. I like to add that in my designs. And unfortunately I just couldn't find any, but Amy has suggested to use this black whiteboard tape, and I like the way it looks and it works just fine. This is slightly crooked when I put it on here, so my bad. Another horizontal Dutch door here with some butterflies. Here's some more washi tape from the Bloom tape collections. I'm just a big fan of the colors in this journal. I really like the kit and the colors that came in the kit. Okay, so we're just about done with this signature. So this one is now the 5th signature. And again, I tried to do something different. So even though I did horizontal Dutch doors, they're a different style than the ones with the butterfly. And this spread too, this is one that Amy did that I saw her do, and I wanted to try it. So it opens up. This is Amity Bloom tape. So it's like a little signature in itself. Again, more Amity Bloom tape. I don't know. I really like the way the journal came out. I think it's fun. So for this last signature here, I decided to make it a full-on, what they call a waterfall tab signature. So as you open more and more pages and get closer to the center, it creates the waterfall tabs on both sides. And this is Amity Bloom tape as well. So one of the simpler type of Dutch doors to make is the waterfall tab page. But honestly, it's just the whole journal, just trying to think of different kinds of Dutch door spreads was quite challenging. So I was really grateful that Amy has plenty of videos with all different kinds of ideas. So that's pretty much it. That's the journal. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will be making more journals, like I said, of this style and the other styles that I like to do. I'll put the links for everything down in the description box, and hopefully I'll see you soon.